All right, welcome to this week's episode of Luv Subbin.
And we are here in Maine at the Fisherman's Catch, and we have our lobster rolls.
And that can only mean one thing. If you're talking Maine and lobster rolls, that means we're in town for the International Airstream Rally in Fryeburg, Maine. And before we go any further, if you're at that rally, make sure on Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. you put on your calendar to go to the Saco Brewing Company for our content creators meet and greet.
That should be a lot of fun, and there'll be some raffle prizes and stuff like that. So
and it's also sponsored by Airstream Salute, which is for veterans and retirees and first responders and the Airstream artists. So yeah, this episode is going to be a little bit different. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with our arrival into Fryeburg, what you need to bring, what you can expect, and also anything with regards to the hookups. And even if you're not going to the Airstream Rally, this might give you an idea of what to expect for any of the other big rallies like FMCA or Good Sam's or any of those other things. So go ahead and stay tuned and check this out.
And make sure that you hit the notification button, because you never know, we might go live at some point.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a bunch of different content there. We're going to be going live. So now's the time to check that thing out so you make sure you catch all of the Luv Subbin for the next couple weeks. Coming in from Vermont, we chose to take New Hampshire 112 or the Kankamankas Highway. And a lot of people said don't take this, that it's not meant for trailers. But as you can see, this was really the most difficult maneuver of the entire road. And it was just this hairpin curve, which is really not a problem at all.
Nice hairpin curve there.
Coming down the mountain, there was a 3.5 mile stretch of 7% downhill grade. But I tell you what, that entire 3.5 miles, my F-150, I did not touch the brakes a single time. That 10-speed transmission just kept everything in check like there was nothing behind me.
Spectacular views here.
Pretty nice. We are on the Kankamankas Highway. Kankamankas?
Yes.
The Kank.
The Kank. It's kind of like the fort.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Very crowded on a Saturday.
Yes.
There are cars parked on both sides near trailheads, so just have to be watchful.
Kind of reminds of Acadia.
It does. But it's a good way to go east to Fryeburg. Look at that. It's a good way to go east to Fryeburg and get some good views. We pulled over at a scenic overlook to enjoy the view, and we even got to meet one of our subscribers. That was super fun.
So we're at this overlook on the Kankamankas Highway and just stopped to take a quick break, and it is really kind of pretty out here.
It is gorgeous. This is the high point of the highway here?
2,855 feet it said just back there.
Awesome.
So.
And they had trailer parking here, which made stopping super easy.
So here's what you're going to need for your water hookups. Is a 50-foot length hose. You could be a sweet little stretchy bendy one like this. It can be a regular 50-foot length to 25-foot lengths, however you can link them up. But you're going to need at least 50 foot of hose to get to your water hookups. The second thing you're going to need is a Y connector, because we're going to be daisy chaining the water, because not all the camp areas have the water. So one will start it off and we'll daisy chain and we'll connect them to different rigs that way. The best is an unrestricted one, which you can tell has nothing to block it. Or you can use a restricted one if you can't find one of these, and you can see that these have the little levers that let you open it and shut the sides. And lastly, make sure you have your filters and you're good to go.
All sites will have 30 amp electric, and you'll need at least 50 feet of electrical cord. And that usually consists of 25 feet of your main electrical cord and 25 feet of an extension cord. And notice that this is the heavy duty 30 or 50 amp extension cords that you might use. This stuff here, that don't count. That's not an extension cord. You need the heavy duty stuff. Also, if you're running a 50 amp Airstream, these are all 30 amp connections, so you're going to need a 50 to 30 amp dog bone, similar to this one. This is my actually, because I'm a 30 amp Airstream, go from 30 to 50 amp, but a dog bone to connect your 50 amp Airstream to the 30 amp connection. Finally, Make sure you have whatever surge protection you choose to use. I choose the Hughes Autoformer, but if you're using a Hughes Power Watchdog, Progressive Dynamics, or any of the others, you can hook those up as well. And before arrival, make sure you have your fresh water tank full at 100%, because you never know what's going to happen. Maybe you'll be there for a while. And also make sure your black tank and your gray tank are completely empty. You could go at least 4 days before you get pumped out. So it's always a good idea to make sure things are good to go.
All right, so we are all hitched up and ready to go. And we are staying at a campground about 6 miles from the fairgrounds. And this is a great way to get your group together if you want to arrive together the next day.
But here's a piece of Luv Subbin advice. We particularly enjoy hanging out with people we've never met before from all parts of the country at an international. You could be camped next to somebody from Montana or North Dakota or California. And those are the great things and the great memories and experiences and friendships you make. So we always say, don't come in with friends. You can see them anytime you want.
Right, but you could also get some great travel tips from people from other parts of the country as well.
All right, let's head out. As you enter Fryeburg, you'll note that the signs for the rally check-in are extremely well marked, such as this one telling you to get off of 302 and get onto Route 5 or Main Street. Note that the check-in point is on Swans Falls Road and not the main Fryeburg Fair entry point. And you can see a lot of signs that say check-in straight ahead. Looks like we got more signage coming up.
Wow, fancy. Digital. That might be first, right?
I think we need to go left. Welcome, this left, okay? We'll do it.
First time I think it's been digital, right? That's cool.
Welcome Airstream, nice! All right, Swan Hill Road. This is as per your book and your guide. It definitely says Swans Hill Road, so we're gonna take our left here. Yeah, as I said at Lebanon, if you don't know where you're going, yeah, you shouldn't be towing an Airstream. And we even see Airstreams. All right, we're continuing along the access road here. I'm gonna keep going straight. That'd be hilarious.
I think they want us to go left here.
That'd be right.
That would be right.
So go toward the lone,
Lone Pine Tree.
and then cut to the right through those orange cones. That blacktop road goes through there.
Yep.
And then you'll see a little white check-in sign.
Okay.
Keep you going around and on the blacktop to check in.
Okay.
They will welcome you there.
All right.
We will do
sounds
so.
great.
You'll go and jog and you'll end up, there's a blue tent down there about 300 yards from here.
Yep.
You'll end up right there.
All right,
Sweet.
great.
Welcome.
Thank you.
All right. It's like parking people. Hello, parking people.
So we are being led to our parking spot, are we?
Yes, we are. I don't have my microphone on, but we are being led to our parking spot by a golf cart.
And sometimes if you come in with a group, you'll be led in a 3 or 4, and you'll be all lined up together. And they're sitting out the tube, I can see. As you reach your spot, you'll notice a piece of yellow tape. The goal is to back in within 6 inches or less without hitting the tape itself.
Radio check over.
Your best bet's going to be to go to the right and straighten out and come in back. Got it?
Copy that. Call the ball.
Bet. Looking good.
So I've got that tape in my vision.
Straight, straight, straight. Straight on. A little bit to your left, babes. Straight out, straight out. Straight, straight, straight. Straight, straight, straight. You are straight as the arrow, straight back. Good to go. Come on back. A little bit to your right. Just a hair to your right, babe. Hair to your right. Hair to your right. All right, straighten out. Straight, straight, straight. Straight, straight, straight. Straight, straight, straight. A little bit to your left. Straighten out. A little bit to your left. Straighten out. Yep. A little bit to your left. Straighten out. A little bit to your left. 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 Straight, straight, straight. Straight, straight, straight. Straight, straight, straight. Straight, straight, straight. Stop. Whoa.
That was good. All right, let's see how we did. So let's see, I would say that if Cindy was required to get that, and the parking crew, that our bumper within that orange marking, I say we did pretty stinking awesome. Good job, C. Good job, parking crew. So how did we end up with our hookups? Well, we lucked out actually, and the point is to remember, just because we lucked out doesn't mean your location is going to be exactly different. On a fairgrounds, it could all be different. But if you look at our water, we all have a water hookup, our own individual.
Did someone say that the water pressure here was a little high?
Absolutely. I was talking with Phil of Nolox fame, the individual who makes the device to ensure that you can't lock yourself out of an Airstream. I was talking to him, and he said the raw water pressure is 80 psi. So you want to make sure you have a pressure regulator if you have one. Your Airstream probably has one, but you know what? That doesn't protect your hoses, etc. As you saw from us in Georgia, we had all those issues.
Yes, and what was the water pressure there?
120, but still at 80. You can see I always keep a gauge just to make sure my water pressure reducer is working, and we're at 40 psi is what we should be.
What gauge is that?
Right there.
Distant? Yep, I thought that was your water pressure.
Yep. So also with power, we didn't need our extension cord. You can see that's my auto former there, and it just goes right in here. But again, I caution you to make sure your situation may not be the same.
So the 50-foot electric and 50-foot water hose is just for contingencies, correct?
Yes. And you might need it, you might not. We didn't.
So when we arrived, they gave us this sticker with a QR code, and it also has a little dot, a colored dot right there.
They'll actually put that on later.
And they have in your welcome packet, this little envelope that they give you when you come in, what those dots mean. So that indicates your pump out schedule. And also in that envelope when you arrive, you will also get your tickets for the rally, and it's best to attach them with tape of some sort. We have duct tape here, and put your number of your rig on the back in case it's found somewhere and it comes off and they can return it to you.
All right, well, there you have it. Tips and tricks for your entry day into an Airstream International Rally.
Absolutely.
We hope you got something from that. And we hope to see you here. Make sure you look us up when you see us here all next week.
We'll be in charge of the vendor building, so if you want to come by and say hi, that's where we'll be. And spoiler alert, we are standing in front of at least 9 shiny new Airstreams.
Yeah, I don't know where they got these things from.
I don't know where they got these, but they're going to be here so people can look at them, and it'll be really, really interesting.
So if you like this video,
give us a big thumbs up.
And if you think we've earned a subscription, click to subscribe.
And comment below if you have a tip or trick to coming to an international that you would like to share.
Or if you're going to be here, because we come out with Airstream and RV related videos just like this one every Tuesday.
Thanks for watching.